Good morning, Year 5 Green Group. Welcome to your Thursday's maths lesson. This is our last one that we'll be looking at for learning in our series about statistics. Today we're going to interpret or understand information presented in tables. Pause the video and record your date, learning objective, underline it in your book, and do your flashback 4. When you've done it, come back to me and we'll check your answers. Let's see how you did. Let's see your answers. Mark them as you go along, and let's move on to today's learning. Today we're going to be looking at information presented in tables. Let's get started. Number 1, what is double 35? Double 30, that's 60. Double 5, that's 10. 60 add that 10 is 70. Well done. Number 2, I wonder how you tackle this. Pause and have a go. Let's see what you did. Did you spot this? That 40 add 10 makes 50, and that 30 and 20 makes 50, and that quite easily makes 100. Did you do it this way or a different way? Number 3, circle the expressions which total 100. Pause the video and have a go. Let's see how you did. You should have spotted that 60 add 40 makes 100. Which other one does? 85 add 15. Really important to remember these today. These are going to help you in interpreting tables today, so remember them. Number 4, which calculation has Jack represented? Well, look, he starts at 130 and he's counting back, so he's subtracting. He takes away 30 first of all to get to 100 and takes away another 50 and lands at 50. So how much did he take away altogether? The calculation is 30 take away or subtract 80, which is 50. Well done if you got that correct. Let's learn for today. Here is a table showing the number of visitors to the library. Across the top we've got the days of the week, and underneath we have the number of visitors. Can you see that Thursday and Saturday are missing? We're going to use the clues below to complete the information in the table. Twice as many people visited the library on Thursday, which is here, than on Tuesday, which is here. Twice as many means to double. What is double 45? Pause the video and have a go. Let's have a look at it. Twice as many visit. So twice 45. I wonder how you worked it out. Did you partition the parts into a 40 and a 5, like we practiced with the 35 in the original example? What is double 40? It's 80. What is double 5? It's 10. And when we add them back together, it makes 90. So on Thursday, 90 people visited. Let's record it here. There were 120 visitors in total, that means added up, at the weekend. Which days are the weekend? We looked at this in yesterday's learning. Saturday and Sunday are the weekend, and we know that Sunday is 70. We need to work out what's left. So if there were 120 in total, on a bar chart, that would go like this. And Sunday is only part of that bar, so that's the 70. And we need to work out Saturday. Can you see a calculation we could do? Well, there are 2 possibilities. One, we could start with the full weekend, 120, and take away the part, 70, to find out what's left for Saturday. Or we could start at Sunday, 1 part, and add on another part, and keep going until we get to the full weekend, which is 120. Let's build it on a number line. Let's start with this one. So we start here at 120, and we need to jump back 70. The best way to do is to partition it up. So let's jump back to 100 first of all by taking away 20, but I need to take 70 in total, so I've taken 20 That means I've got another 50 to take away. So we land on 50. That means the answer is 50 for Saturday. Let's check it works with the other way of doing it. We start at 70, which is Sunday amount, and we keep adding on until we get to the full weekend of 120. Start at 70, think number bonds to make to 100. What would I add to make to 100? Yes, 30. But I need to get to 120, so I need to add 20 more. How much have I added altogether? It's still 50. Well done if you found that answer. That's correct. This table shows the number of visitors to the theatre. That's adults and children. Down here we've got the days of the week. How many people attended the theatre on Friday? The theatre holds 200 people. Remember, people means children and adults. Which day was sold out? And number 3, how many children attended overall? Pause the video and see if you can work it out. Let's see how you did. First one, how many people, that's children and adults, attended the theatre on Friday? Well, here's Friday's information, so we need to add those two numbers together. Think about how you might do this. One way might be to partition the 60 and think, what would I need to add for 95 to make it to 100? I'd add 5, that would make 100. And what else is left from 60 if we take that 5 off? 55. So let's put these together and make 100. And you can see quite clearly that makes 155. Another way you could partition it is to partition down your 95 so that you get a number bond to your 60 on this side and the bit that's left. Let's partition it down then into a 55 and a 40. They make 95, but the 60 and the 40 make a 100, so it's still 155. Well done if you got that. Number 2, the theatre holds 200 people. That's children and adults. Which day was sold out? Yes, Saturday. Can you remember I said to think about 15 and 85 making that 100? And you can see it's 100 more, that's 200. But what is the day that sold out? The answer is that it's Saturday that was sold out. Well done if you found that. The last question I asked you to look at was number 3. How many children attended overall? I only need to look at the children, and overall means in total. This is what I need. So I need to add them up. Can you spot an easy way to do that? Did you spot that 40 and 60 makes 100? Then I'm going to partition my 85 so that I can find something that makes 50 and 50 will make a 100. Think what's left in 85 after I take that 50 away. You should notice it's 35 and a 50 make 85. The 50 and the 50 makes another 100. So that's a 100, 200 and 35. And that's the answer. Well done if you found that. Your turn please to have a go at questions 1 to 2 on the worksheet. I'd like you to leave it in your books like this. So in your book you're going to stick your work in please. There's number 1. Record your answers to each of the questions. Number 2. Record your answer to the questions. Pause the video while you do it. Then come back to me when you're ready to move on. Let's continue. The table shows the number of visitors to a swimming pool. Here's the days of the week and the times. Which was the pool's busiest day? Well, at the minute we can't tell because it's split across the different times. Let's have a look at it. We need to find out the total for each day. On Monday, can you work it out? Yes, it's 80. Pause the video and have a go at the rest of the week. Let's see how you did. On Tuesday, it was 90. Wednesday, 115. Thursday, 70. And Friday, 105. So how will I know the pool's busiest day? It's got the highest total. So the day is Wednesday, is the busiest day. Let's look at question 2 together. How many people visited the pool in the evening? Which part of the times is the evening? Yes, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is an evening. I need to add these up. Now, to help me do this, I'm going to partition my 35 into a 30 and a 5. Now I can spot that I can add the 20 and the 30 to make a 50, and another 20 and a 30 make another 50. Together they make 100. Add 15, add 5, makes 120. Well done if you found that. Your turn to have a go at the rest of the questions on the worksheet, please. Here's how I'd like you to put it in your book. So you're going to stick your work into your book, please. Question 3, question 4. When you've done that, come back and have a go at the challenges, those extra challenges right at the end. Here you go. Now here's a chart with some information on this table. How many questions can you create about this table? We've got the days of the week and the number of hours that the shop is open. I've given you some sentence starters to help you think about questions you could write. For example, how many hours does the shop open on which day? On which day does it open for a certain number of hours? How many more hours does the shop open for on which day than which day? You could come up with loads of examples. Good luck with that one. On this one, Eva's created a table to show how many boys and girls took part in after-school clubs last week. She's got boys and girls and the days of the week. Eva says that 106 boys took part in after-school clubs last week. Here's the information about boys. Does it make 106? Is Eva correct? I want you to tell me why Eva is incorrect, because she has, what did she do wrong? And then I want you to tell me the correct answer. The correct answer is how many boys took part in after-school clubs last week. Lay it out neatly in your book. Good luck for today's learning, and well done. See you tomorrow.